Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. You know what time it is? It is time for Proverbs chapter 20, our daily wisdom dive. Now, this chapter starts strong, and I mean alcohol strong. Right off the bat, it lets us know that wine makes you a mocker and alcohol makes you loud and noisy, and it's foolish if you let it lead you astray. Wisdom is the ability to not let alcohol lead you astray, and that means we're not losing any self control or our good judgment. Now, I'm not saying you can't drink. Jesus turned water into wine, and in fact, he had wine with his disciples at Passover. But, honey, just don't get drunk. It is a wise thing to listen to your own convictions, and for some people, that may mean not drinking at all, and for others, it may mean drinking in moderation. But it is foolish to disregard and ignore your own limitations and overindulge, because we all know what happens when people get drunk. Maybe they get in fights and quarrels, but it is honorable and wise to bring peace. The purposes and motives of a man are hidden far down in his heart, just like water in a deep well, difficult to extract. But someone who's intelligent and has discretion knows how to use his bucket to draw it out. Now be wary of the pretenses of other people. We all think we're good and loyal people, but self-advertised goodness is far different than faithfulness and trustworthiness. Friend, can you be trusted? Only a foolish person says that their heart is clean and they're pure from sin. Because even a child is known by the way they act, whether what they did was pure and right. Words and appearances are deceiving, but behavior is the truest indicator of who someone really is. Your actions really do speak louder than your words. A truthful and faithful man doesn't have to proclaim his goodness. He just lives out in his integrity, and his children are blessed because of it. God is righteous in all his measurements, and they are always true. And as people who are created in his likeness and image, he expects us to deal the same way when it comes to our business dealings. Fair and just. Anything to the contrary is a disgrace to him. So don't go cheating the buyer and the seller by using small scales for selling and bigger scales for buying. Be consistent and proper in your dealings. And if you're the buyer, don't be the buyer that haggles over the price of the item you're selling and say that it's worthless, only to turn around and boast that you got the item for a steal because of its value. Bread gained by deceit is sweet at first, but afterward, your mouth becomes full of gravel. That means it becomes bitter, gritty, and just straight up distasteful. And if you come into an inheritance before you're ready for it, it is a disadvantage to you and there's no blessing in it. It's just a lucky hit and short-lived. You don't appreciate it and you handle it irresponsibly. But something you've gained through the slow progression of your own hard work and initiative, you come to treasure. And when it comes to your plans, don't go trying to figure it out all on your own, because plans succeed with wise counsel. You don't go to war without wise advice. But even in your planning and seeking out good advice, remember that in the end, God is in control of all of it. He's the one who gives you the directions. And don't make any rash promises to him either, because you're only going to realize later that you're unable to fulfill them. So that's my quick rundown of Proverbs chapter 20. Let me know what stood out to you and join me back here tomorrow where we take our dive into Proverbs chapter 21. Bye, guys.